focus on elder law and estate planning. Mindy Felinton has also received the Client's Choice Award from AVO, which is the largest online resource for expert legal advice. And she's here today to help families protect their assets. Welcome, Mindy.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you and your beautiful Precious there with you. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. She's happy to be here.
Lights up the whole set. Let's talk about the differences between an elder law attorney and an estate planning attorney. What are the main differences?
Sure. So estate planning is planning for when I pass away, protecting my loved ones at that point in time. How am I going to leave them money? When am I going to leave it to them? For example, I call it the pillowcase filled with cash. Are we going to give them a pillowcase filled with cash, throw it over the wall, and oh my gosh, that cash can disappear? Or are we going to put it into, for example, a protective box so that children are protected if they get divorced or creditors come along? So it's really making sure that we have thought about that for when we pass away. It's also making sure that we have proper living wills in place, like the famous Terry Schiavo case from Florida several years ago. If she had a living will, we probably wouldn't know about her. And then lastly, the estate planning side is having the power of attorney in place, which is giving someone the authority to handle your finances for you if you are not able to while you're alive, if you become incapacitated and things like that. The elder law side is about protecting assets and paying for long-term care. How to pay for that nursing home bill, which in this area, the metropolitan D.C. area in particular, it's on average $14,000 a month.
A month. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. So needless to say, people can just blow through their money very quickly. So we, as elder law attorneys, help families to protect their hard-earned money and get them eligible for government assistance programs that are available to help pay for that care.
Because I was going to say, what is available for people? If some people are thinking maybe Medicaid or Medicare or something like that.
Yes.
What other things can they do?
So there is the Medicaid program, which is commonly what we're helping families to receive, and then again to be able to still protect their assets, because it is a program, Medicaid, that limits how much money someone can have. Another program that's available that I help families to receive is a veterans benefit. I'm an accredited attorney with the Veterans Administration, so we're helping families to get a non-service connected pension, which brings monthly income to families for whom it's appropriate.
That's very, very good.
Yeah, it's very helpful because, as you said, that's a lot of money. And unfortunately, people worked hard to save this money, and they can lose it in those later years.
Yeah, easily. So give us some examples of how people have, I guess you've helped them protect their assets.
Sure. So, for example, we're working with a family where the wife had a stroke, 72 years old. And it has been living in a nursing home, and her husband came to see me because he's running out of money. And we were able to protect what he had left and have her become eligible for Medicaid, which is now paying her nursing home bill. So that's an example of somebody. It's very sad. It's a sudden thing, and they didn't have time to plan in advance, because we also can help families to plan in advance for this eventuality.
That's so good. I mean, and it's such a sensitive thing. Your parents are getting older. We all want to take care of them, but the issue of money comes up. And I guess firstly, we don't really know what to do or where to start. So I guess a good place to start is to call you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm wondering what separates your organization from maybe other organizations?
Well, our law firm is, as you can see by Precious being here today, is really all about warm and fuzzy. So we get the job done. We help our families, but we do it in a very warm environment. The office, my main office is in Rockville, but I have branch offices in other locations. So the main office is like a living room. You're stepping into a living room with fresh flowers. People are coming in and they're very uptight. They're stressed. They're dealing with parents. Sometimes we have sandwich generation. children, and they have kids at home, parents in nursing homes. They're stressed. So we make it very warm and fuzzy. And at the end of working with our families, we usually get lots of hugs. Wow. So it's about getting what needs to be done accomplished, but in a very warm way. The dogs are at the office. One of them wasn't with us today, Scruffy, but Precious and Scruffy come to the office. And again, it's just a very warm environment and a welcoming environment.
That's so good. And you can tell that you really love what you do and that you're passionate about it. What led you to get into this line of work?
Well, my background is in sociology and social work. That's what my major was in college, and that's my heart and soul. And so in my 34 years of practicing law, I've kind of done some different things along the way. And I found my home in doing this when it was actually a personal friend who was going through a journey where she needed to find out how she could pay for her husband's care and not go broke.
Yeah, good for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Good information.
My pleasure.
Have
Happy
a great
to have been
day.
here.
Thank you.